What's going on YouTube? It is QuikSnoopy and today we're doing another replay commentary. Yesterday I recorded the Zeus one, so I'll need to render that as well. But today we are doing a Visage mid core carry replay commentary. And I typically don't play Visage core a lot, but you'll see as the game goes on how good it was in this draft. So as usual, if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe, like the video, tell your friends. If you have any questions as this video goes on, leave them in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer your questions. But let's just jump into it. The first thing I guess there is to mention in this is the draft. All right, let's go over the draft. We have a Drow, Visage, Vengeful, Slark, and Centaur lineup. And let me tell you why this is good. So we had a first pick Vengeful, I second picked a Visage, and then third pick a Drow, and then Slark and Centaur picked after that. I wasn't too sure about the Slark or Centaur picks, but for sure they actually picked a Storm and Faceless. I think those were their third and fourth picks, so they picked it after Drow. So the reason I told my Drow to pick third instead of like fourth or fifth is because I knew they would see this like strategy coming, right? I mean, if you look at it, like you saw a Vengeful pick, you saw a Visage pick, and you know there's gonna be a Drow pick, you know, next pick if not later on. So we just had to pick Drow to kind of secure that and hope Drow didn't get countered. And the only thing that I told Drow that really he would have to worry about being countered wise is the Dragon Knight. If Dragon Knight went Shadow Blade, he can maybe walk up, stun, and then kill Drow that way. And even then, if Drow had Shadow Blade, she could escape. I still don't like Shadow Blade Drow. I don't think it's that great. But this game maybe. Anyways, so laning phase is going really good. I do have the Precision Aura, so that's +3 damage. And as you can see, I go Wraithband Tango for my starting items. I wasn't gonna go Aquila because I knew my Drow was, and I don't like stacking Aquilas on team. Yeah, it's good. Like, I'm not saying it's bad, but I think when you have like a push lineup and when you play as 5 at least, it's very like the auras don't stack, so it's not that good. And I didn't feel that it was needed this game anyways. But look at how like aggressive this Storm is playing. And now that he has level 3, he's just gonna like Remnant. And that kind of makes things a little bit more difficult. But I end up going for Helm of the Dominator first. Now, this is really important because I wanted to get like a third creep to help us push. Because I'll have the familiars, right? And I preferably I want to get something ranged, so it works with the Drow Aura. So, anyways, you can see that I bring the items out. My regen is kind of low, and I figured Storm is going to get bottle anyways, which of course he does on the courier right here probably. So I wanted to do a little bit of right-click damage, but my damage is kind of low, and I don't have much kill potential. But you'll see, like if Storm overextends without level 6, he's dead, right? Like there's no escape. So I guess that's something else you have to like take in consideration. Like when he's playing aggressive like this, I should have just turned around and attacked him. Like I look at it, I 100% should have just turned around and attacked him. But instead I took like the long way route, and like I could have killed him. But he just used like Fairy Fire. Like I don't know what I was thinking there, to be honest. I was trying to put that point in Gravekeeper's Cloak because that is so like important and crucial. But I have Headdress now, so I have 4 HP regen per second, like base HP regen. Like look at this right here. Like he's dead, right? Like yeah, there's just no way. He's not even level 6. So now I have like a level advantage, last hit advantage, net worth advantage. And the thing with, I thought this would be a difficult matchup, actually. Like, if I think about it, like, I could maybe go Orchid this game, right? The Silent Storm. and Faceless, but we have a Drow that can silence the Faceless and Storm. So I was really just kind of worried about like Storm jumping with his ult and then using Orchid, but I also kind of knew that we could maybe end this game before that point, right? Like you can even see by like the slider at the bottom, right? This game does not go very long, and I make sure of that, and my team does too. Like we have the Drow like aura, man, and even late game, I think we would still have late game too with the Drow aura and Slark getting like Scotty and stuff, and even like Slark could get Orchid too. So I definitely think. And Centaur's stun. Like we have a lockdown for Faceless, so he can't get out. And same thing with Storm. It's just if I get jumped on or like I'm so low, you know, it's kind of difficult. So raindrop is really important. I do tell my Vengeful Spirit multiple times that I want wards because I think there was like 4 in stock for most of this game. But either way, things worked out pretty well, and I do have familiars. And I'm gonna have to use Tango here. Or Salve, I mean. So I have Salve and then Raindrops on its way. And then Slark ended up taking the Courier. I don't know, I wanted to get a Clarity. So I pretty much just don't get my items. I don't know what their items were. And I was fine in lane anyways. Like I have 4.3 HP regen, which is really nice. And I can push lanes. If Storm leaves this lane, their tower is gone. And now I can last hit so much easier. I think looking into this lineup, I don't know, Crystal Maiden might be alright here as well for the early game mana. Because I do notice that I struggled early on with mana. Like look at my mana right now. The Summon Familiar is 150 and Soul Assumption is 170. So, Engrave Chill is 90. So, like, I need a lot of mana, right? And that's something that I'm struggling with. So, again, we don't have any wards, but I tell my team that Storm's kind of in and out of lane. I use the Clarity now, that helps. Like, now I have 10.7 HP. I have Ring of Health. Like, there's no way I die. I have Infused Raindrops. I have Ring of Health. I have Headdress. Wraith Band. Like for these starting items, like okay, for the amount for being 6 minutes into the game, I could have had this earlier, but for being 6 minutes into the game, like I'm at a good spot. Like I'm feeling kind of comfortable here, to be honest. And I have familiars, and again, if Storm leaves this lane, the tower is gone. I don't want my familiars to die though, because that's like a super long cooldown. I remember I was watching a coaching session with Sammy, and he was coaching someone about like Visage or whatever, and he kind of says like I agree with like a lot of the same things that like I've been saying here. Like I've personally experienced a lot of the stuff he said. So I got Helm of the Dominator at like 7 minutes, right? And I wanted a siege creep, but that's not gonna happen. So I pretty much just sit here with Helm of the Dominator, which is kind of a waste, but it's fine. I do some like chip tower damage and then I get back. I can jungle, like what I should be doing, and I do it later on. I just don't know why I'm not doing it now. Like the creep is like in the middle, right? So I want to push. I can push this lane out super fast. It's like I'm pretty much playing like Shadow Fiend, right? If you think about it, I can push the lane and then go farm jungle. And if the enemy like overextends, like he's dead. Like you triple raise. But with Visage, I mean I have stuns, I have whatever. So, and there's not really like a creep here from this camp that I want, so I just like let it be. So you do notice I kind of Q Solar Crest. That helps against the Faceless, but once Storm gets Bloodthorn, right? I can't think right now. Once Storm gets Bloodthorn, like he'll crit and he'll just go through my evasion. So that's kind of like late game it's not as good, but against the Faceless it is. So again, I think about these things. I tell my Drow to put her treads on agility because I noticed that, so that would help me out a lot. And here we go. Let's just push the lane. I could have maybe stunned Storm and then killed him, but it did take a lot of tower damage. Here I should be jungling, but I think the creep wave is kind of gonna end up in the middle again, especially since I blocked it. So, and I think Storm knows. Like, I'm a level higher than him, right? If Storm stands next to the creep wave for too long, like, he's dead. But what Solar Crest does help us with is Roshan, obviously. Oh, here's the important one. So this was like a huge thing. So now I get 30% increased damage from the pack leader's aura. Like, that is insane. Like, plus the Vengeful Spirit aura if I'm near him, plus the Drow Precision aura. This is actually insane. And you're gonna see, like, look at how much damage I do right now so early on. 77 plus 69. I don't even know what that is, man. That's insane. But plus the familiars too. If I look at the familiars, can I look at the familiars, please? Can I look at the familiars, please? They're doing 30 plus 8, so like 38, obviously. But I don't even know like how much that'd be with the Drow aura, or Drow's dead too, so I can't really check. All right, so I ended up going back because I don't know where Storm is, and I want to push top anyways. Because like, it was just like Roshan advantage. I say this in every video, man. And BSJ talks about the dead lane a lot. And like, bottom is the dead lane. Like, sure, maybe it helps our Drow a little bit. And it makes it so the other team... Oh, this is... I'm going to talk about this. This is crucial. Alright, so I kind of wait out the chrono. Because I know it's going to happen. I tell my team it's going to happen. And instantly I see it. So, here I come. I do so much damage. Look at this. He's level 6. I slow him. Centaur uses his ult. Like, he's dead. I could have maybe dove and killed the lion too. Like, that is insane. I could take the enemy siege creep right now if I wanted to, but I like the aura better, I think, in my opinion. I don't know. I guess maybe the siege creep would have been better because it's ranged and it works with Drow's aura. But only with Drow's aura. If it's not with Drow's aura, I don't know. I think the pack leader aura is better. So look, the Storm is here. I gotta chase after the Storm, right? Like, I can kill him. Like, what is he doing? He doesn't have a lot of mana. Just kidding. I'll go on Lion. Like, Lion's dead. And like, we can see this game like slowly slipping away. I have boots now. I have medallion. Like, our Drow took bottom tower. Ancient Operations mid. To, like, 12-minute rune spawn. Like, think about the timing of all this, right? I come mid, 12-minute rune spawns. Ancient Operations mid. I can gank mid. Do you think Ancient Operations is going to survive this? He's level 5. Like, what can he do? Look, like 2 seconds and he's dead. That is insane. I don't really want to keep pushing mid. So I go bottom because I kind of wanted to help Drow. Taking top tower, that is important because, again, bottom is like a dead lane. Like, it does help so the enemy doesn't TP, right? The enemy can't TP there. They have to like TP to shrine or something. So it makes it longer for the enemy to like get bounty runes, and it makes it longer for the enemy to like just push basically. Like, it's seconds, right? It's like 10 seconds maybe that they'll need to TP to their tier 2 to get to where their tier 1 is. So here I don't really like the idea. I mean, we have Vengeful. Vengeful has swap, but there's no wards, and I keep telling them I want wards. But like, look at this, man. Dead. Dragon Knight's supposed to be tanky. Right here. I don't go on Storm because he's just gonna use his ult to get everywhere. I wanted to get like Ancient Operation. I knew I could kill Storm because he's out of mana with my familiars, and like I just provided vision. Our Drow gets a triple kill. Like, that is insane. I'm 1,000 gold ahead. Their Ancient Operation is calling GG at 13 minutes, dude. 13 minutes, and they're giving up. I have Solar Crest. Like, what do you think I'm getting next? Like, Aghanim Scepter, right? Like, of course. Of course. We just took a bottom tier 2. Easy. Easy. We have Drow Aura. We have the Drow Precision Aura. We have the Ring of Aquila. We have the Vengeful Aura. We have Like the pack leader aura before it just died. We have my Helm of the Dominator aura. Like, think about how many auras and how many push we have. This Storm Spirit is mad. Like, I don't know, man. He's throwing out mom jokes. Like, it's 2018 and this kid's like still doing mom jokes. I don't understand. So we're pushing this lane. I need a clarity though. Again, I'm kind of suffering from mana, but I do have 5.5 mana regen, which is nice. I may not even need the clarity to be honest with you, but it would help nonetheless. And runes in 30 seconds. I wanted to get that. Faceless quickly gets out. That's insane, man. Like, I am 1,600 gold higher than the Storm Spirit. Here we go, the Lion, though. So I ended up dominating that creep. It gives me more HP regen. Look at that. The stun. Faceless is dead. He couldn't chrono. He had chrono, too. I knew he had it. Like, that stun was so clutch, man. I can't tell you. This Centaur, that was a nice stun. But now I'm 4 kills, 0 deaths, 4 assists at 15 minutes. We're 8K as a team, higher net worth than them. Why does this happen? Look at the draft. This is like one of the best drafts. I wanted to dominate the enemy siege creep there because it's ranged, but I knew it wouldn't. My Helm of the Dominator wouldn't be off cooldown, especially now when I'm pushing mid with the familiars. Look at this right here. Silence. This Storm is dead. Same thing with this Lion. You think this Lion's gonna live? No. I get a double kill. Just end, he says. Bruh, you're 2 and 7. Who are you to say just end? You know? I tell him to stop defending. Why do you tell us to end if you're still defending, man? I don't understand. Look, this tower just melts. Look at how much gold I have. This game is, I'm not going to even say it's over, man, because I don't think any game is over until it actually ends. I truly believe that, and I will stand by all the time. Because there's so many insane comebacks. I've seen, like, EG, Sumail came back from, like, mega creeps and stuff. Like, these things happen. Like, you know, Dota is a game of strategy, but, like, right now we have this lead, and we need to do something with it. Like I said, once that Storm gets, like, Orchid or Bloodthorn, what does Storm even have? Let's look at this. I'm curious. He has Kaya. He has Kaya, Power Treads, and Bottle. You think I'm worried about Bottle? Is that going to harm me? You think Kaya's going to harm me? You think his 16 intelligence and 10% spell amp, his infused raindrops, his Iron Branch, no talisman, is any of that going to kill me? Is any of that going to silence me or stun me? Yeah, okay, he has level 1 Electric Vortex. Bruh. Alright. So, here I kind of just farm the jungle because it's like on the way, and I wanted to continue pushing top. We could have probably roached here. I don't know. It may be too early. I don't even know. I'm almost level 15 though. I got the plus 30 damage talent too. That combined with every other aura, man. I'm doing so much damage with the Visage and my familiars too. And the HP regen for my team is nice because I feel like it allows us to keep pushing. Because nobody here has earned. Right? Nope. So, if no one has earned, they're going top, so I have to run back there. Like, I think we're at the point in this game. Look at that stun by Centaur. The point in this game where we have to take high ground, right? Like, we just killed Ancient Operation. I have familiars. The Regen familiars. Drow. Already used Precision Aura. They call it GG, so I'm just reaffirming it. You know, good game. Hold on. Okay. This Faceless Void. I have a story after this game. I'll try and remember. So we take top barracks. We're 14,000 net worth ahead. We just go mid. I think this Lion's gonna survive. No. Do they actually? Faceless is right here. I don't know why. Dragon Knight's bottom. Like, they're just trying. They're not even trying to defend anymore, man. Like, that's the thing.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I don't know. Like, maybe I should play Visage more, but it was this lineup, I think, more than anything.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Like, now I have enough for Aghanim Scepter. I have 3 familiars, all working with Drow's Aura, because as you know, it works with the ranged creeps. Slark buys back on our team. But, I mean, like, look, Storm's here. Like, I wanted to kill Storm, but he still has the mana, like, regen from the fountain. So he's just going to get away. But I go bottom because Dragon Knight's here. I wanted to save Drow. Look at that. I should have stunned with my familiars, but Centaur did. And Dragon Knight gets away. He has a lot of regen, right? Because of Dragon Blood. But now I have Aghanim Scepter. I have 3 familiars. This is insane, man. Like, it actually is. I'm not going to fast forward. So here I want to take this creep. I was kind of debating on it. I could have killed it and then just waited for the 20-minute respawn because I'm waiting for a rune as well. But the attack speed is nice for Drow and pretty much everyone. And I didn't get anything here anyways, like from this creep. So I don't know. Like, I could go siege creep. I could go attack speed. Pack leader's aura. And so here I just decide to... Oh, so it does work. Yeah, so it does work with the swiftness aura. Works with the familiars. And that's important because, again, there's 3 of them. So every time you have more. So Faceless is still defending. I don't know why. Or he's still, like, farming the jungle. Even though he told us to end. So obviously he just dies here. And like late game, the Faceless could buy Manta style, right? And maybe that would counter the Drow a little bit. But like I said before, like, is this game going to go late game? I have twice as much farm as this Faceless. And Storm. I was like, yikes, 2 and 5 Storm. Like, these guys were actually so toxic. I don't remember who the one... Oh, the Storm was the one that made the mom joke. That's right. Okay. So, I mean...
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I don't know. Like, now we just take Mega Creeps. Where is the enemy team? Are they actually just in their base? Yeah. The Storm gave up. I mean, he could have just, like, abandoned the game, to be honest. I don't understand why he didn't.
I'm hungry enough to eat one of those. Truly a one-track mind. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And we killed Dragon Knight. Nobody else really wants to defend, it looks like.
Dire's middle tower is
And that's about it. Like, I mean, when you're going to stand in your base and not defend, we have a 23,000 net worth lead at 22 minutes. 24,000. When your mid went, or when I went 8 kills, 0 deaths, 6 assists. I don't know. I mean, it makes it hard to come back, right? If you don't have a passion or desire to win. So I tell them to subscribe to my YouTube. Okay. I was making a meme in this chat. Anyways, so what happened after this game? It's funny, it reminded me. So it was the Faceless Void and Dragon Knight after this game told me that I should stop smurfing. Okay, they said I am a smurf, that I'm not actually, like, I don't even know how to say it. Like, I don't know, man. I think this is my alternate account or something. Like, I don't smurf, dude. Like, I don't understand, like, the point or whatever. But like this is obviously legit. Like, this is my account, bro. 3,667 come-ins. First match, March 14, 2015. Battle level 294. Not a smurf, bro. Like 3,000 something matches on this account. 5,000 hours. Yeah. But look at this playstyle: pushing, fighting, farming. That is insane. So let's talk about the game here. I had the most farm, twice as much farm as anyone on their team, pretty much. Yeah, I think that's what it all boils down to be honest. Like, damage done to enemy heroes, I did 9,000. Drow did a lot. Building damage, I did 10,000. Drow did 9,500. So the Drow did good too. I mean, I killed Storm 3 times. The guy who I was worried about this game, faceless once. Like, nobody killed me. Like, 22 minutes, 22 seconds. Nobody killed me. No one on the other team came close to how much damage I did. Nobody on the enemy team did building damage. They did no building damage. They didn't even attack our tower once, man. Not once did our tower get attacked. That is wild. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Even though at the end of the game, right, they had a Dragon Knight. I think the Dragon Knight was pushing bottom or something. Or Dragon Knight and Faceless were pushing bottom. I don't know. I just remember that I said it earlier in like the commentary that they were pushing. But they didn't do any damage. And like you have 180 heal on a ancient aberration. That's it. That's it, man. Oh boy. It's level 16. Their mid was level 11. Their carry. Look at their carry, man. They had a level 9 carry. Their offline Dragon Knight had more farm than their carry. I don't know, man. Like that is bad. That is bad. Let me tell you. I don't even know like how else to end this game. Like, look at the graph, man. We look at team net worth, like net worth, experience. Look at pretty even, right? 10 minutes, pretty even. Oh wait, no, it's like probably 15 minutes. It's pretty even, and then it goes straight up and goes up, and that's it. Like, okay, was it a close game? Like, I don't think so, man. But judging by the net worth and experience, you're looking at 15 minutes. It was pretty even. But when you allow us to go like 25,000 net worth lead at 22 minutes, like if this game would have went on longer, right? That graph would have just continued to go up. Like we would have had an insane amount. But I mean, people have come back from, I think like the highest is like 50,000 net worth lead. They came back and won, or like net worth loss or whatever. I don't know. So like, dude, Visage, man. Like I don't even know. I look at last hits. I had more last hits than Drow. Huh. That is crazy. It really is, man. It really is. There's nothing else I can really like talk about or roast people about, you know? That's it. Like I easily had the higher level advantage for the whole game. Easily had the most net worth advantage. Okay, like I don't know how faceless, like he was kind of close. But even then, like at the end, there's no way. I had more than double his net worth. So, I guess let this be a lesson that drafts are important and team coordination is important. And we coordinated our draft. We played together as a team. We pushed when we had the advantage. We didn't let the advantage go. And like, nobody killed the mid. I mean, I don't even play like Visage that much, man. Like, meanwhile, Visage mid, I don't like playing Visage mid. But my team wanted me to do it, so. And I play a lot of mid anyways, so I guess it kind of worked out. But, like, I don't even see Visage. He was super like powerful a few patches ago, but. And we never roached either. We could have done that. Like, we had so much map control thinking about this game. But, anyways, I'm going to end this video so I can edit it. I got to render and edit the Zeus video as well. The Zeus replay commentary, which should be out before this, so it's not a spoiler alert or anything. So if you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, tell your friends, leave any comments, share the video with people. I'd really appreciate it. It helped me out. I really enjoy making these replay commentaries. It helps me as a player look back and see some of the mistakes I made. And people enjoyed the series, and it helps you guys as well, who are maybe like new to Dota and kind of wonder why I went Visage mid, or why I built the items that I did, or what I was worried about this game, or my thought process. So this is definitely a fun series to make, and I do try to find some of my best games to showcase to you guys. That way I'm showing you guys like the best, like. But anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.
Isn't easy to show with the weight of the world on my shoulders. I know I told you it's the best slot I know. It's not a game that I am playing.